Okay. Well, hello. How's everybody doing, going, and just generally feeling today? Good, I hope. Yeah. I've, for the most part, been, just chilling. Just being me. I'm trying to see what's what and where. While doing my thing. But yeah. Sorry I had to just be muted for a while. But now we are, at least in talking terms, yeah. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. So now just checking, can you hear me? If you can hear me, put a thumbs up in the chat. I will proceed to type in the chat for a thumbs up. If you can hear me. Oh shit, this is working. That's my alarm to stop being on the phone. Just 1 second, just sorting out some. Okay, we're okay for now. Thanks for confirming, Monty. Appreciate you. Thanks, Monty. Appreciate the support, the kind words. You beautiful, beautiful Monty, you. Thank you. I'm on the mic and I'm still very quiet because, well, obviously I'm still pretty much focusing on doing this right. So there's always that. But yeah, I guess it's also a pretty low energy day. You know, you get those days where you're less like just full of energy. Get those days where you're not. This is just one of them. I gotta put all this in shade now just because. It's okay to focus. Oh, and welcome back, Monty. Wow. Should have said. Nice to see you back in the chat. Lurking though you may be. The support is appreciated. Goji Blue, welcome, welcome. Good to see you in. Hope you're good, hope you're well. You love the gentle mannery. Goji, Monty, howdy do. What's it to ya? Well, howdy do there. Yes, I'll sip my tea while I welcome you all to the stream. Yum, 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 yum. Ah, that's hot. Working for a bit, but now I reveal myself. Yeah, you must be terrible at hide and seek. Gotta be terrible at hide and seek. You just couldn't stay hidden for so long. Ooh. Mm-hmm. British and Betty. I've learned how to make space in night sky scenery, but water is still a challenge, absolutely. I recently had to draw water dripping down this character's body, while of course she was carrying a drink and it spilt on her, and I had to draw the wetness, all over. She was luckily she was in a bikini, so like that didn't, her clothes weren't wet, so I didn't have to do wet clothes. I just had to make water like considerably drip down her body, and it had to be done tactfully, of course. And if I tell you, it was a hassle, because you have to make it drip accordingly to the curves of the body, and when there's all those curves, it makes it difficult to properly do that, and yeah, that was a challenge in and of itself. I don't think water is something that it'll always have its own way of being done. That makes sense. Yeah, water droplets are another challenge, but I meant a body of water like this. Oh, like a lake or a pond or a sea. Ah, okay. Or an ocean. What's the difference between an ocean and a sea? Yeah? See, these are the important questions that the government doesn't want you to be asking. Because it means if we ask these questions, we'll realize we don't need to pay taxes. Or rather, if we get the answer to these questions. Oceans are bigger, generally bigger. So I guess it's the same as ponds and lakes. It's the same as ponds and lakes, where lakes are larger than ponds. Then of course you have rivers and streams, right? What's the difference between a river and a stream? 5 points to whoever gets that. The difference between rivers and streams, once again, I tell you. Four oceans and 7 seas. There are more than 7 seas. But there are only 4 seasons. It's size. You can stream Twitch. You can't rivers Twitch. Monty's where I'm at, guys. He's where I'm at. He's already there. Like, I met him there. The Monty man. Not many quite like him. Not many. Streams turn into rivers as they are starting point when the water underground gets to the surface. So in the case of streams and rivers, one leads to the other, whereas oceans and seas coexist. Follow a stream, and there's a good chance it's going to lead you to a river. Follow a river, And there's a good chance that it'll lead you to a lake. Follow that lake, and you're just gonna find yourself at the lake. But if it leads to a pond, you could follow the river that stops at that pond, and further down you see that it leads into a sea. Follow that sea, find yourself in the middle of an ocean. Fearsome Hat 00. Do you save these streams? Do I save the streams? I do, actually. Speaking of which, I actually have to go check that my streams are safe. Because of course, that's gonna be a problem if they're not. But as always, I save them and I put them on. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my goodness, that's so embarrassing. I put them on YouTube, so you can check out my YouTube for the older streams. But Goji, oh no, autocorrect did you dirty. I'm sure you meant to say stream catcher. I'm sure you meant to say stream catcher, because that would have been so much better than just leaving it at Dreamcatcher. And I know that you fully intended to say Streamcatcher, but you know, the autocorrect just kind of stopped it for you, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, Mediterranean Sea, Tyrrhenian Sea, Adriatic Sea, Baltic Sea, Black Sea, Yellow Sea, North Sea, the Irish Sea, and the South China Sea. Sure, they got bored with they lacked creativity. Wait a minute, I don't see the Red Sea. Ha! There's a Red Sea. And you missed it. Haha, the Red Sea that God parted to let the Israelites leave in Egypt. Powerful stuff. It pays to read. And yeah, there's a Dead Sea and the Bermuda Triangle. See? 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 Water is blue, not red. Yeah, tell that to the Black and Yellow Sea. I don't need to know that. Tell that to them. They clearly don't know. I just named a few to show that there are more than 7. I do know that the Dead Sea and the Red Sea exist. Bro! It's okay, we know you know they exist. I mean, shit, I didn't know there was a Tyrrhenian Sea and Tyrrhenian Sea until you said so. I knew about all the others, except for the South China. I thought it was the North China Sea. Because to the north of China, there isn't much there other than Europe, I presume. Oh shit, I got a map right in front of me. Yeah, right on top of China is Mongolia. Holy shit. Oh, did I ever tell you my desk mat is a world map? I keep forgetting. Like, when I got the desk mat, I was like, I'm gonna make it a world map so I can just do my geography whenever I need to. And it's just like, it's a whole thing. Don't worry, when I get my confidence up and properly get my camera set up, excuse me, I'll be able to get you all those personal views of my workstation to help you build your ideal workstation. There probably is a North China Sea. I believe the term 7 seas is more based on the largest ones that are connected to oceans, but I'm not sure. Apparently not. We do have the internet. Ah, that we do. I keep telling them, you got the internet, just Google it. Just Google it. Just Google it. But no one ever does. Well, no one wants to seem like a prude by being the one that goes to Google half the time. I got a couple of people like that IRL. They're so quick to go to Google, and it just pisses me off. I'm like, why can't we just why can't humanity just freely talk out of their ass anymore? Those are how some of the greatest bedtime stories were ever made. Just people freely talking out their ass, not caring about whether it's right or wrong or the consequences of spreading misinformation. There's 24/7 people being real. You know what I mean? Shit, it's about to be 2 hours. You know, I didn't want to stream for more than 2 hours today, because I've got a shit ton of work to get through. I repeat, a shit ton of work to get through today. Shit got mad quiet in here. Mad quiet. Guess we all gone back to lurking, huh? It's no problem. You just have to do things here. Lurk and work. Work and lurk. Damn. How rude. The traffic this morning was disgusting. Still not at the... Oh, damn. Sorry, Monty. So now you're zooming through to work, right? Now you're zooming through to work, right? Nothing but clear skies and full bellies. We'll be there shortly. Oh. I was gonna take a dig at your height, but I decided to leave it. They're shortly. I'm 5 foot and 9.5 inches, or 5 foot 9 inches, or 176 centimeters. He's a big boy, right? I mean, right? That's a big boy. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. Kamehameha. That's a big boy. Holy shit. That is crazy. He did? Oh, we're getting a Minato comic? We're gonna get a manga based on Minato Namikaze. Oh, that is gonna be seriously cool. That's gonna be seriously cool. I personally cannot wait to see that. Because for me, the Yondaime has always been the coolest of all the Hokage. Hey, I'm 5'6", you're tall. Damn. Cause he's got a whole 3 inches on you. Like, you could stand on like 2 textbooks. And you still wouldn't be as tall as him. To be honest, it depends on the kind of textbooks. Okay. Last bit of action. I might do everything but the actual Kamehameha because I don't think I've got the I suppose I'm comparing myself to my friends and brothers, the most of whom are taller. Fair enough. Yeah. I personally am like 5'12". 5 foot and 12 inches. I come from a long line of long lines. See what I did there? Long line of long line, and never mind. Yeah, I guess it was a bit too overly convoluted, or whatever the accurate term is. Nearly got lost in the sauce. But never again. Never again shall it happen to me. Got. That's all I have to say. Got. Oh damn, he got a whole 3 inches on it. Oh, I didn't even see that. You're quoting me on that. You're really quoting me on that. On that, Goji. Okay. I see how it is. On that, okay. I see how it is. When you're 5'12" but not tall enough for 6 feet. Yeah, that happens. Don't you just hate when that happens? Don't you just hate when that happens? It's like you get far enough, then all of a sudden you're just not. Don't think about me, okay? I'll be ready to go in no time. Got a shit ton of people in here. Damn. Oh, fly. It's a banging group. Anyway, done what I want to do. Pinardicus, welcome. Sorry for yelling, by the way. I was just excited to see you. Excited to see you. Pinardicus. Lovely to have you. Now, what is it I was doing? All right. I don't know what's up. I'm good. I passed the 2-hour mark a while ago. Yes, I did. But like I said, I think I'm just not gonna do the actual Kamehameha. I'm just gonna call it quits from here. Once I finish up Goku, call it a day. Hey, it's me, Goku. And I do Goku things, like beat up bad guys, and fight, and endanger my loved ones. Not intentionally, of course. That would make me a bad person. Then I'd have to beat myself up. Ooh, I wish I could fight myself. That'd be a really tough challenge. I'm Goku. Just so happy-go-lucky. Like just make yourself feel really happy, and then just let it go. Just talk as freely as you'd like, and you've got Goku down pat. That's Goku to a T. Talk as freely as you like. You've nailed Goku down. Like, you got it. Isn't it cool to just be able to Goku whenever you want? Hey, it's me, Goku. Daff, I did what I said I'd do for today. Oh, you did the physio exercises? You did the therapy exercises? I'm glad. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good that you're able to find time to do it. But I'm just saying, sounds like a you thing. I'm glad. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, that you're able to get the work in. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be good. Oh, this is crazy. I keep getting distracted by Twitter. I'll be the first one to admit that sometimes if I stream, if I accidentally get online, I can very easily get distracted. It's not a good thing. It's not a great thing, but it's a thing. I'll be the first one to say it's a problem. What am I gonna do about it? Nothing. I'm just gonna let nature take its course. But you know how it is. Gotta come back to the stream. Control W. Finally, that's what I needed to do. Just goddamn distracting me from what I needed to do. Can you imagine? Got all these nice people in here trying to watch a stream, and I'm watching something else. Alright, let's get it, Goku. Ooh, this will be interesting. I think I can use this here first. Stretch, I just did. I ain't about to do that. Those later when I'm at home. Oh. Oh, the stretch, the physiotherapy, the stretches. Ah. That's true. I've got like a little smear campaign I'm meant to be running soon. Yeah, I gotta take the fight to some peeps, and apparently they've been selling my work without, you know, first of all without my consent. Then, upon learning, I was sent on a wild goose chase. Out of the kindness of my heart, I decided to hear him out, but it was a wild goose chase. Now I'm gonna be more direct with calling out the bullshit, because this shit is not at all good for me or my health. What is this? What is this? Some weird shit. I don't like that. But yeah, you know, I just gotta go take out some creeps. You read all about it when I make the PSA post, and we can think about, you know, what comes next later. I just want to kick the hornet's nest. If any bullshit comes my way, God help us all, because I'm an active fool. I've been patient, I've been kind, and just generally been cool about it, but yeah, it just can't keep going on. It's reaching ridiculous levels. What ridiculous levels? Oh no, it's meant to be white. Although this does look good. It does look pretty neat. It does look pretty cool. It does look good. So let me just cut this down a bit. Maybe retreat to the Shadowlands. Get some shades down there. People are stealing your work. Yeah. Just not all my work, just the one piece. So like, I know in the group chat on IG, some of us are here, some of us may know about it. There was some company, you know, shilling or stealing and using my Ultra Ego Vegeta artwork. And so the reason why it's particularly annoying is because I drew that artwork at a time where I wasn't all the way there emotionally. I was struggling. You know, this was what, maybe March last year. think it was the last thing I drew before I really got, really low. And, for me, it was more of a drawing to just take my mind off things. I think it was even a redraw at the time, and I just wanted to do something to, like relax, then to like just get myself to feel a bit better again, like just focus on the simple shapes, render it, and just get it done. That was just my mission with that piece. It was special to me, and that it was drawn with a purpose, not like the usual artwork that's just done for some clicks or to remain relevant or just to keep my page busy or whatever. That served a purpose for me. And I, being myself, I had no intention to market it, to put it all the way out there in terms of make direct peace from it. I wasn't trying to get monies from it. I just wanted to get that done, because I have the means to make money from it. I just wanted to just do something, and then, people liked it. People really liked it as well. It got like one of my more liked pieces on social media the time I posted it, and it was nice. I sat on it for a while and just relaxed. And all of a sudden, I see, Valentine's Day comes and somebody's marketing it on my Instagram. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is this? This is my drawing, and they're like, oh, we're a new anime clothing brand or whatever, and hit us up to get this Valentine's Day to get the perfect gift. And I was like, okay, you know what? It happens. I spoke to other artists, big artists as well, that regularly face this problem. And I was like, yo, I was like, yeah, I just get people reported, mass report them, and do what I can, but it's not that big a deal. So I was like, okay, it's not that big a deal. I'm gonna reach out to him because I don't want to be a dick, because people now started getting to me. Like, my followers, my fans, they just started saying, yo, Dav, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this. Is this your art? I'm like, yeah, it is. They're like, oh shit, they're selling it. Are you getting paid for it? I was like, no. And they were like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorting it out. Then more and more people every day, it got to a point like almost every day that same ad, I received it from people saying, oh, I saw this. Did you know about this? Did you know about this? Did you know? I just got tired of saying, yeah, you know what? So I reached out to them, said, yo, a lot of people are talking to me about this. It's not cool with me. Please, what can we do? They were like, oh, can you verify that it's yours? I'm like, shit. So I sent them the original post on my page. I even made and sent the time lapse, the 30-second time lapse of me drawing it and sent it to them. And they were like, oh, okay, well, because we got the design from this Juan Pablo guy who we paid for the design, and that's how we got our hands on the PNG that we're now using to sell. I was like, I don't know any goddamn Juan Pablo. Can I get his email? Can we sort this? They were like, yeah, you know what? We're going to create a formal investigation. We're going to take it down from our page. We're going to set up a formal investigation. We're going to get Juan Pablo, hold him accountable, and try to get this sorted for you. So once the investigation is done, we'll be able to start looking at ways to sort you out and everything. I was like, okay, no problem. In the meantime, can I get Juan Pablo's email? They were like, yeah, sure. You know what? We'll send you an email very shortly towards the next steps of your complaint. I was like, cool, calm. Then they ghosted me. No email and nothing from them. I went to their website and I saw that the piece was taken down. It was no longer there. I was like, okay, fair enough. It's gone. Okay. I mean, they're not getting back to me, but it's gone. At least I didn't have to make a ruckus out of it to sort it out. It's been sorted. So I guess that's cool. then people still send me the ad. I'm like, yo, now new people now send me the ad. Like, yo, isn't this yours? Yo, this is yours, right? Yo, what's going on? This is yours. I'm like, and you know, obviously people have the best intentions at heart. Someone said, genuinely, I want to buy this because it looks nice, but I just want to make sure that, you know, you know about it and you're getting compensated, because I'd hate to not support you while wearing your things. I was like, oh, that's so sweet of you, but no, I'm not getting, you know, anything from that. You know, that further highlights the fact to me that, oh my God, there's so many people that want to support me in more ways than commissions, but I just can't afford to meet them, you know, in the ways they want to be met. I can't just open up a factory and start doing fashion the right way, you know, and, you know, it just hurts every time someone's like, they genuinely want to support me, but other people stealing my ideas are putting it out in the way they want it, you know, and it just, so I was like, okay, so I seen the ad, so I went back to their page. It still wasn't there, but the ad was still running. And I was like, okay, we're going into March, and this is a Valentine's ad, so, you know, maybe they just paid for it to be up and running for like a number of weeks. So by the time Valentine's is over, I'm sure it'll be dead and gone. So I hit them up again, messaged them, said, hey, what's going on? I'm still seeing people are still sending me the ad. I hope nothing's wrong. Again, silence, because they've officially ghosted me. So I'm not receiving any word from them anymore. And so we move fast forward into March, and I think, was it Mother's Day in March? One of the holidays in March, I saw the Vegeta ad. Then I went to their website and I saw the shirt was back up. I was like, these motherfuckers, they put it back. They just put it back like nothing was the same. I didn't receive any email, didn't get any word back from Juan Pablo, didn't get any confirmation of, you know, what the shit is going on, but they just put it back and made a new ad campaign for it. And I went back to the page. What pissed me off was that was the most liked piece on their page by the time they posted it. Like, all the things they were putting before. No, I think, yeah, in the UK, we had Mother's Day in March. Maybe that's why it came up for mine. But anyway, or was it Children's Day? I don't know. One of the holidays in March, it popped up again, and I was like, okay, this is what's happening. And so I hit him up. I was like, yo, you know, what's going on? Like, I thought you took this down. I mean, I stopped because I didn't see it anymore, but now it's back and more people are sending me these ads, and I'm like, I really don't want to escalate this. Still radio silence. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna escalate it. I don't give two shits. I'm gonna make the most, not manipulative, but like, I'm gonna be honest, because shit, I don't normally call people out. Like, you look at Daff, you'd be like, Daff usually avoids trouble. He's not in the news. He's not in any drama. You know, he's never in any drama. He's not the type of guy to, like, you know, raise hell. But at this point, like I said again, because the work in question was a work I did when I was very emotionally fragile, and, you know, it was a very sentimental piece for me. And obviously, ever since it's been out there, it's just been highlighting some negative things that exist between myself and, you know, my supporters. That being the fact that, you know, there's more ways I could put myself out there, but other people would rather steal my work instead of collaborate with me. I just couldn't let that slide, you know, so yeah, I'm just gonna put that out there and just count on the help that's got me this far. because they think they could. I don't know what they think they're doing by not responding. Like I'm not a tiger. Neither am I. Neither am I a devil or something. That responding to me should be so problematic. But yeah, I'm just gonna take it this way. Like whoever the admin for that page is, it's grotesque. It's awful. I cannot. I refuse to let that slide. I've let a lot of shit slide, but I'm just tired of it. Like there was a time that a celebrity, a very, very, very well-known celebrity, posted my work on his page. Like he just had it, like he received a gift and he had it. It was a gift someone gave him as a gift, and he really liked it, so he posted it, and he was happy with it. So I reached out, because obviously I wasn't tagged or anything. It's just like, oh, got it from Display. So I was like, yay, that's my work, man. I'm so glad that you could do that for me. It's like, so the manager's like, oh yeah, man, it was really good. He really liked it, and it was nice that you were able to do that for him. I was like, yeah, thanks, man. And you know what? I'd appreciate it though, of course. Now that it's me and I'm here, it's nice if you just tag it for me and just let people know where they can get more stuff like that, right? Like they can get it directly from me as well. Like, I could organize to get it signed for you or for him, if that's. He was like, bro, you don't even follow him. I was like, wait, what? He was like, you don't even follow him. I was like, what does my following have to, how does that change the fact that, he said, yeah, I mean, you don't follow him, so why should we help you? I was like, oh my God, is this the real world? Is this the real world? So I chose to only follow artists and individuals that I feel motivate me as a artist myself, just so that I don't spend too much time in other people's or in irrelevant news or business while I'm on Instagram. But right now, my not following this said person who is so happy to have my work doesn't warrant them saying that, oh, by the way, this is the person that drew this. And I guess, obviously that's the way the world works. And I let that go. I was just like, fine, no problem, it's okay. I'm just glad he has it. I'll see you around. Cause I was proper mad. I was proper mad. Ugh. I was proper mad. And so, that's where it was. That's where it was. Just, I let that go, and obviously as I've narrated now, you can see it still ticks me every now and then. Still ticks me. But, yeah. It is unfortunate. Yeah. Scorch earth. Yeah, I better scorch earth this time. I motivate you? I think I might cry. Sweetheart Puff. Oh, sweet Puff. It's history. That's our motivation as well. Persons of interest. Yeah, I do follow. I make sure I follow artists, persons of interests, and or things or people or businesses that motivate me. That's usually in the other category, like people that aren't artists, non-artists that motivate me. Just so there's like a shit ton of variety in there. One day I hope to be motivational. For the present time, I'll be doing what I'm doing. Glumwisp, welcome to the stream, fam. Welcome, Glumwisp. Glad to have you. One day I hope to be motivational, but for the present time, I'll just be doing what I'm doing. Hey, you never know. You might be motivating someone right now. Like, I'm sure some people in here always feel more confident to chat in the stream when Monty's in the building. I, for one, feel that that's a thing that exists. Like, for the stream fan, you know, it ain't a dash stream till Monty's in the house. You know that? So, yeah, you do wonders in here. You never know who's watching. You don't sell yourself short. Beautiful. Anyway, Glumwisp, thanks for the follow. Thanks for joining the stream of streams, the stream of dreams, the stream where things are not quite what they seem. It's a pleasure to have you. Super happy. Sappy puff time. When Daph followed me back, I dropped my phone and squealed. I was honored. My inspiration followed me back. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Glad to hear it. That's a beautiful story. You know, half the time, I barely know who follows me anymore. Like, one time, this is a trade secret, very quietly, I'll tell you. One of the creative directors at a studio followed me, and I didn't know for like months, until I got reached out to by that studio, and they were like, oh, you know, one of our seniors said we should reach out to you. We want to do this project, and we want to know if you can, you know, contribute to it. And I was like, for reals? So after that day, obviously I applied and sent them my thing, and they chose to go with someone else, which is part of life. But after that, I then went to check who it was. Then I found the person. I was like, holy shit, this is... Because, you know, people that are really the real G's, the OGs, they barely have a following. They're usually very super quiet. Like, you just see, you know, they're not too active. They don't necessarily post a lot. They don't necessarily have like a million followers or whatever, but they are pretty important people. And when I saw that they followed me, I started seeing lots more people like that actually followed me, and it meant a lot to me. You know, I'm not the one to always know, because I don't get the notifications, or I've turned off notifications a very long time ago. I literally do not get buzzes on my phone for messages, for, you know, likes, tweets, retweets, mentions, all that stuff. Is not, they don't come in. So I gotta sit down and make time to just go sift through everything. So that really helped me not tie my emotions to my work, because obviously as an artist in the 21st century, that's usually the largest hurdle that you've got to overcome, that just not letting SM control your, you know, how you feel, because that can really F with your feng shui. Am I using that right? Feng shui? Is that even the word? Feng shui? Shuhei Hisagi. Sorry, I recently rewatched Bleach, so I've got some of the characters in my head for now. I'm gonna give Goku some of that eye guy. Okay, now let's see Gohan. Gohan looks cool. Looks cool in blue, so I gotta get Goku all cool in blue as well. Oh, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. Oh. Okay. Monty's just vibes. Happy vibes that we can't resist. Absolutely. The Monty man does come with the purest vibes of them all. The absolute purest. You cannot deny that the pure vibes emanating from Monty are like non-infectious. That would be a lie. A very bad one. I want to give him some of that work. So let's give him some of that. Wake. Attaboy, Gohan. Anyway. Copy that. And color that, clip down and delete. Okay, Goku, it's me. I'm Goku. Goji's gonna make him cry at the office. Damn. Oh wow. He must actually be crying. And you're just the sweetest. Give him a nice pair of chompers. All the better to bite down my enemies with. That's what Goku says. Boom, baby. Alright, let's make sure everything is right and ready for the next level. The next level. Feel. Nope. Feel. Okay. Oof. Select and clear. Select and feel. Select and color by hand. Oh. Usually the tail is what he likes to bite. That is true. That's our Goku for you. Ah, I didn't highlight his booties. Let's return back to basics. Because Goku's boot, as you know, the OG Yami style is always highlighted. Those boot highlights aren't there, you're never gonna make it in Shueisha. Is that the right one? Don't really know myself. I just like saying random words that I've learned or heard about. Goku's shiny booties. Okay, I think I'm done with that. So, better come here, clip that, fill that, and set it as well to color. Now they're matching palettes. So what do I want to do next? I want to make a blast so epic, so big, that no one would ever think to resist it. Oh, Spirit Goku. That's cool. I'll leave that on the side while I'm still undecided. Fatuosa, thank you so much for joining the stream, fam. Appreciate you. Welcome. He's summoning a cool blast. I was gonna do that off screen because I got like a shit ton of other tasks to do. But I guess if I finish this off now, I could do those other tasks shortly after. So I'm gonna call this Goku. I'll call this Gohan. And I'm gonna call this a day. I'm kidding, I'm still here. So now let me just take some inspiration. Okay, that is a massive blast. I want to make this nice and cool. They've used a white background for the original. Should I use a white background as well? What do I want to do? First and foremost, I want to have fun. So let me just do what they did. I'll do what they did. Make it fun. But the way I've shaded right now, a white background might be a bit too much. Yeah, it's a redraw, right? So I'm gonna do it in my own way. So let's do it my way. My way or the highway. Yeah. Yeah. It's my way or the highway. Yeah. Yeah. My way or the highway. Yeah. Yeah. My way or the highway. Yeah. Yeah. It's my way or the highway. Yeah. Yeah. My way, all the highway. Oh, what the shit is this? Oh no. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. How did that streak get there? Oh no. Oh no. I hope that's the only one. That was so annoying. My way or the highway. Yeah. Yeah. I do it then my way. Yeah. Yeah. Don't give about what they say. Yeah. Copy all and paste. Alright, let's go for that again. Select copy all and paste. But there's a problem. Gohan is in between. So I will merge Don't worry, even I don't know what I'm doing. This is a weird thing. Ah, that's better. That is scary to look at. I can imagine. Hey, Third Monty just gifted a sub to Goji Blue. Oh, Jesus. Now let's play every digital artist's favorite game. That's all I gotta say, do Kamehameha on stream. Does Kamehameha on stream? I'm like, yay. Yeah, that's what I do. Find which layer it is. He's like, when did I sub? Goji Blue just gave you a gifted sub. He just gifted you a sub. Monty did just gifted you a sub, Goji. He's like, oh shit, you didn't have to do that. I swear, I was just about to sub when you subbed for me. I was just about to sub when you gifted me that sub. I was literally this close to subbing just as soon as you gave me that sub. You didn't have to do that, Monty. Oh my goodness, Monty, I'm so embarrassed. I was literally just subbing when I seen that you gifted me a sub, Monty. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. I was just literally about to sub. Anyway, do I want this to be massive, soft? Appreciate you. This is what I mean by good vibes. These are genuine vibes. You know, these are genuine vibes. You can't get these kind of vibes anywhere else. heard it here first. You cannot get these vibes anywhere other than the stream of streams. The stream of dreams, the stream where things are never quite what they seem. Dun 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 dun. What else do I really want to happen in and around this blast of energy? Yeah, this is gonna come here. This is going to be added. Unleash your full power, Gohan. You're still holding back. Don't be a wuss. But father, I didn't raise a quitter, son. But father. I just love the way he says father. So cool. What else do I need? I need some splooshes up here. Oh my god, did I just merge it down? That was my bad. Sorry guys. I need to merge that down. Now to add some flicks and dips. Let's add some flicks along the curves here. Some splashes, some splashes, some splashes, some splashes. That's not really, that doesn't really look nice. It looks like, yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm gonna use something else. All right, let's go with this. Yeah, you see, I feel better already. Because this feels like a true mystical turtle hermit wave. Or however they call it nowadays. Yeah, just ride it. Just ride it out. Just ride it out with the strokes. Just ride it out. And just ride it out. Put the crepuscular stuff here. I don't know what the meaning of that word is. I just wanted to use it to sound smart. Then I'll just put this down here. Just brush stroke that away because it's bad vibes. Bad vibes. Bad vibes. And bring back the positive vibes. Positive vibes. To the blast. These hands are lethal weapons. Do not play with them. So I'm thinking of a career change here. I think I'm gonna make that different. Act different. Make this a bit brighter around their hands so I can get the desired effect. Crepuscular related to the time of day coinciding with twilight and dusk. Wow. If he's not mistaken. That feels like a, he knows he's not mistaken. I feel he knows he's not mistaken. think he knows exactly what he's talking about. Yeah, this feels really turtle wavy. So let me just bring it below. Just take that back up. Then what else am I gonna put? What else am I gonna put to make this so blatantly annoying? Some water. Yeah, some water waves, because it's a water wave, right? It's a wave, right? So you're just gonna need some water rays there, some water rays there, and a way to make these disappear. How about a perspective blur instead? That feels much better. It doesn't look too annoying. Doesn't look too, yeah, just annoying enough to make a struggling artist quit. Yeah, that's what we're always after. Annoying enough to make someone just on the verge quit. I'm kidding. It's morbid. It's a bit sad to make that kind of joke. I know. But it's gotta be cracked. I gotta say it. Now, let's use some chrome to blur that out. Make it seem wishy-washy. Now, who do I gotta add to make this make sense? I'm gonna add you guys and add you guys. And see what I'm left with. If I add this guy to it, nope. Hard light, so I can still see Goku's handy hands. But you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna push this out a bit. Let me see what happens when I push this out. Perspective. I'll push him out. Wait, why aren't they pushed out? Yeah, it's alpha locked. Yeah. Just seen that happen. I'll push out, fight it. Push yourselves out of your comfort zones. Break out. They don't look that worried, to be honest. Do you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna take all this shit back. Come back here. And start again. Copy all. Shit. My bad. You two, get out of here. Beautiful. 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 Okay, so I need one without the handy hands. So you can just F off. And one with the handy hands. Okay, let's see what we're up to. Take you guys below decks. Hide you guys. And what was I doing? Yeah, I wanted to push these out. Okay, so now that I got this, let's see what I can do with a little bit of creative. Ah, shit. Why isn't it working? What's stopping this from working? Let me see. Oh, it's you. Damn. lost. This is annoying. Okay. Okay, I can do without it, so what's gonna happen is 1, 2, 3. Group. Flatten. Hide yourselves. Do not let me see you again. So what's gonna happen now is I can use the blur, push out these hands, and is it working? It's not doing what I thought it was gonna do for me, so I'm feeling kind of sucky now. Your hands are disappearing into the blast, and it's not what I want. So, yep, you guys are back. You guys get to keep your old jobs. And I've checked what I wanted to check, so you can go, you can go, you can stay. You can stay. You all can stay. You guys are good by me. So it wouldn't be a finished piece by me if it did not have you guessed it, driven snow. So where's my driven snow? Where is it gone to hide, that driven snow? There you go. Snow. Make it massive. Because that's just the way I roll. Why does it have to be massive? Because that's just the way it goes. We all take a little driven snow. Yeah, we do, don't we? Takes a little bit of that too. Just add some magic to the piece. It's a bit wavy at the back, so I'm just going to tone that out. Just get rid of some of those. For now, I'm going to head back there though. Do some incredibly wavy stuff with this brush. I'm clearly losing the plot here. I think the black background is pretty self-explanatory. If I went with white, people wouldn't see anything. All those effects would be for naught. No, I said normal. Ooh, see? 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 Looks like a video game stool. Anyway, back in black. Let's see what I can do over here. Maybe I need foreground stuff, not background stuff. Let's see what I can do with the foreground. Let's see what I can do with the foreground. If I add some of these strokes this way. Oh, you see that? It's making something pretty. It's looking something pretty. Added some of these strokes up here. That's blocking out the bottom. But if it was in a filter, it'd have to be a pretty damn good filter if I want to get away with it. Yeah, everyone likes a good streak from a blast. Yeah, those are always generally nice, right? You can really emphasize some speed and some force with a couple good streaks. Oh, this is going too low. I need this to feel good. I need to feel good. For me to feel good. Okay. I should ruin it by blurring it out because there's some fine strokes. Okay. I think I'm happy enough to say I'm done. Don't you? Yeah, fuck it. It's pretty, but it's pretty what we're really going for. I think I was onto something with this water, with the waterworks. Let me go back and see what else I can achieve with them. This looks like they're in a massive cobweb. Ugh. Cobwebs. See if I can, if not use cobwebs, maybe play around with it. Make it kind of work to my favor, you know what I'm saying? Da-da-dun. Da-dun-dun. Da-dun-dun. Da-dun-dun-dun. Yup. 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 Now we're cooking. We're cooking them green beans and sloppy sauce. All right. Let's go with that. Ooh. Yeah, this one I'm happy with, so. Oh, that is everything. Okay. Oh. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we are at 3 hours and 18 minutes, and I am tired because I got to do other things. But thank you as always to those who are here in the stream of streams, the stream of dreams, the stream where things are never quite what they seem. You guys have made today as special can be. And I appreciate you all for that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I bid you adieu. Shout out, of course, to the people. I'm gonna give a shout out to Monty. Shout out to Goji Blue. Shout out to Puff. Shout out to. Wait, how many people were? I think there was a number of us in here. Yeah, but all the same. Thank you to all of you. Always making me feel special. Be easy, y'all.
I took this to hostess on the floor in his lips. He said, "Hey, man," I thought, "his acne is really bad." I turned back to my sneakers. I hate it when there's something wrong with somebody, and you end up thinking of them as the girl or boy with a problem, as if the 100 extra pounds or the lazy eye is the only important thing there is to know about them. The boy pulled out a pack of cigarettes and stuck one between his lips. "You got a can opener in your purse?" My heart began to thud. "What?" "That tin of beans." He struck a match and lit the cigarette, and for a second, it made him seem older. He couldn't have been more than 18. He had the biggest Adam's apple I'd ever seen. I didn't say anything. It's a strange thing to steal, he went on. Usually girls take lipstick or nail polish. You were watching me? I didn't see you do it. I just noticed the can peeking out of your bag as you were walking out. I'm sorry, I said. If you have to tell your boss, I understand. I wouldn't want you to lose your job. The boy shrugged. My boss steals shit all the time, especially stuff from the electronics department. We're supposed to send the floor models back after a while, but sometimes he'll tell the home office they're damaged so he can keep them. He must have a TV in every room in his house by now. Bathrooms, too. That's crazy, I said. Lots of people steal and never get caught. He looked me in the eye as he took a drag on the cigarette. I don't see why you should. I might as well tell him about the tuna. I took this, too. I drew the sandwich out of my bag. Probably past its sell-by date. He shrugged again. Doesn't count as stealing if it was going in the dumpster. Oh. I pulled off the cellophane and offered him half, then felt stupid for doing it. Nah, he said. Thanks, though. My name's Andy. What's yours? Marin. That's a nice name. I've never heard it before. Yeah, I said between bites of tuna fish. Usually it's Karen. It's nicer than Karen. Thanks. I watched Andy take a puff on the cigarette and exhale through his nose. You shouldn't smoke. Then I laughed. Me, calling out somebody else's vice. He gave me a funny look. Are you still hungry? I shook my head. Yeah, you are. You look like you haven't had much to eat lately. It lasts longer if you don't eat as much. Money, you mean? I nodded, and he paused. Listen, I get off in an hour. Do you want to stick around? I nodded again. Andy was nice, and it wasn't like I had any place else to go. Maybe he had a couch I could sleep on. In my head, a little voice said, watch it. He stamped out a cigarette, and I followed him back into the store. The can of chickpeas was burning a hole in my bag. I was amazed nobody took any notice of me. Andy pulled out a pack of cinnamon gum and offered me a stick. No thanks, I said. Mama had never let me chew gum. I'm in receiving, he said, so I'm usually in the back. I'll meet you by the TVs at 9, okay? I nodded, and he disappeared through the swinging doors into the storage room. I went to the home furnishings department and hid my bag under the dust ruffle on one of the show beds, and then walked to the canned goods aisle to return the chickpeas. I went through all the aisles of toys, watching kids beg for Pokemon cards or Spice Girls dolls from their parents. I passed by the little girls saying, please, and everybody looked straight through me. It felt good to pretend I was invisible. I wandered back to the electronics section. It was time for the nightly news, and President Clinton's face was on every television on the wall. Someday, all these TVs would belong to Andy's boss. There was still half an hour left before Andy got off work, but I kept watching because I was tired of going up and down the aisles, looking at all the things I couldn't buy. They showed a piece of old footage from the whole impeachment thing earlier that year. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, said the president. It's one thing to tell lies, I heard someone beside me say. It's something else to do it on national television. It was the guy from the candy aisle, the boy in green. Yeah. Why couldn't I think of a better reply? You from around here? No. You? No. He didn't say any more after that, so we just stood there for a while, in silence, watching the wall of TVs. Monica Lewinsky had hired new lawyers. Someone tapped me on the shoulder, and I turned around. Andy was carrying a plastic bag. Ready? See you later, I said to the boy in green. I just wanted him to turn around and look at me, but he didn't take his eyes off the TV screen as I went by behind him. It seemed like he was trying to act like he didn't care. See ya, he said. Something nagged at me as I turned the corner out of the electronics section. That hat. He hadn't had a hat on before, and now he was wearing a Stetson. Before we left, I went back to the bedding department for my rucksack. I walked a few steps behind Andy to the far end of the parking lot, to a gold Chevy Nova loaded with bumper stickers. Mean people suck. Forever grateful, forever dead. When I get my powers back, you will all grovel before me. He unlocked the passenger side door first and handed me the bag. I'm not going to take you anywhere, he said. Not unless you want me to. I just thought we could sit for a while, and you could eat, and we could talk. I stashed my rucksack in the back seat, sat in the front, and opened the grocery bag in my lap. He'd gotten me a snack-sized package of Oreos, a banana, a carton of cherry yogurt, spoon included, and a shrink-wrapped corn muffin. Andy slid into the driver's seat and closed the door. I thanked him, and he watched me eat. I offered him an Oreo, and for the second time that night, I felt like an idiot for asking him if he wanted food that didn't belong to me. As I was eating the banana, I nudged a book on the floor with my foot. I picked it up. The Master and Margarita. On the cover was a grinning cat holding a pistol. I opened the book, flipped to a random page, and read, Everything will turn out right. The world is built on that. For other people, maybe. Definitely not for me. I'm reading that for Russian Lit, Andy was saying. It's really good. Do you like to read? I nodded. What's your favorite book? I have a lot of favorites. I like The Phantom Tollbooth and A Wrinkle in Time and the Narnia books. Spare I shivered. Are you cold? I can turn on the heater. No thanks, I'm all right. Well, if you like those books, then you'd probably like The Master and Margarita. Have you read Gormenghast? I shook my head. That's one of my favorites. It's a trilogy. If I see you again, I'll give you my copy. You're being too nice, I said, as I polished off the yogurt and tied up the plastic bag with my trash inside. I looked at him and waited. He reached over and took my hand, lacing his fingers through mine and letting them rest on the console between our seats. Can I do this? Is this all right? That's all? I asked. His breath smelled like Fritos and Pepsi and cigarettes. He nodded. His hand was warm and sweaty, but it felt nice. For a moment. Just the one moment. I felt safe. No, I took my hand away and tucked it in the crook of my knee. You shouldn't. It's okay. He ran his fingers along the bumps on the steering wheel. You don't have to do anything. I don't want to do anything. That's okay. I just want to sit here and hold your hand. You want more than that, though. He shrugged. Every guy wants more than that. He hesitated. But it's not only that. No? Listen, I know what it's like. I'm on my own, too. Left home last year. I had to. My dad is horrible when he's drunk. I moved out after he put me in the hospital. What did he do? Andy lifted his shirt, and I gasped at the sight of a wobbly pink gash across his ribs. Broken beer bottle. He paused. I keep trying to get her to leave him, but she won't go. I'm sorry. Not your fault. The man who spawned me is a jerk. If a laugh could slice an eardrum, this one came close. I knew my father would never do something like that. Mama had married a good-hearted man.